Alright, for this problem we have a country consists of 6 states with the states' populations given in the following table. The number of seats to be apportioned is m equals 200, completes parts A through C. And then we're given the table, state population. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at each one of these. We see that the state A has a population of 334,970. State B is 1,840,950. C is 495,100. D is 94,860. E is 144,960. F is 745,160. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the multimedia table that comes with the Java applet. We're going to left click Java applet inside my MATLAB and we'll click Find Now, and you'll notice that down here we have the apportionment methods, and this will pop up a new screen. This applet is a Java applet as stated, and you need to make sure that you have Java enabled and running on your computer. If you need to, you can Google how to enable Java, or you can use my YouTube channel where I have one video that shows you how to enable it. So we want to create the table. Notice that we have 6 states, so we need to go ahead and increase this to 6. And that will give me A, B, C, D, E, and F down the left hand side. And then we are going to left click into each one of these fields and input the corresponding values. In addition, we need to make sure that the number of seats is set correctly. In this case, it'll be 200. So let's go ahead and just type in 200, and then left click into the field and type in the values. And you can use the tab key or use your mouse cursor, whichever one, and just go ahead and type in all the values as you see me doing right now. And you just have to left click in the field and type in the value. Notice that there'll be a 0 in front of the number, but it does go away when you left click into another field. And then when you're doing the last number and entering that, you need to make sure that you left click somewhere else so that these fields are set. Go ahead and left click compute, which is this button right here, and when you left click compute, it will go ahead and give you a standard quota. Notice that this value will add up to what M is supposed to be. Okay, now we are going to be using Webster's method in the first part of this problem. So we go ahead and left click Webster's method, and you'll notice that right here the number of seats is not correct. It is different than this one right here. Well, down here we have our modified divisor, and you will notice that there's an up and down arrow key there, which we will use to change the modified divisor. By left clicking it and holding, we can increase the modified divisor. Notice that the column for modified quotas is changing as I scroll up, and you'll notice that the modified rounded quota is going down as I go up. So what we need to do is decrease the modified divisor. You will notice that the values here do not add up to 200. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one and we're going to round it up to 34, and then we're going to type in these values into my MATLAB. So we'll type in 34, tab over, 18, tab 50, tab 9, tab 14, tab 75, and hit enter, and we have the correct values. And next we're going to do the Huntington Hill method, and that We will left click there, and we'll see once again that we have a similar situation where this value does not add up to 200. And you'll notice that there is a modified divisor here, and it's at 10,000, which is what the program had originally found for us. So we'll go ahead and we will spin that. Remember, if we go up in the modified divisor, the total will go down, but we want it to be at 200, and now we're at 200 as I've spun, and you'll see that these are the values that we are going to enter into my math lab. So we will left click in the first field, and we will type in 33, and then 18, and then 50, and then 9, and then 15, and then 75, and we'll check the answer. And then we are going to say that the apportionments are different, and a final check. Now, if you cannot get an exact 200 for your quota total under the apportionment, you're going to round up the first one in the list.